Hi folks, it's the Chief here, back again. Just had my first day at Botcon, which was basically registration day, and what a fucking palaver, that's all I can say. I mean, I knew, about the infamous lines and queues you have at Botcon. And yeah, I mean, we queued up. I mean, when I say we, basically, myself and a lot of the other YouTubers met at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to get in line for Botcon, and we queued from then until just after 6 o'clock to actually get in to registration, and we just queued and queued and queued. Eventually let in just after 6 o'clock and registered. But that wasn't the end of the lines. Once we actually got through the doors, we had to go into another line based on our alphabetical names. And I don't know how long we queued there for, but by the time we left that and actually picked up our packages, the exclusive sets, it was then 8 o'clock. So yeah, it was basically a queue upon a queue upon a queue, I'm tired. I mean, it's now 3 o'clock in the morning. I've just been helping a few friends with their reviews, transferring the figures. And they're beautiful figures. I think this is what I've bought so far myself. I bought the Dark Side of the Moon Sentinel Prime there. I got the exclusive sets there of Galvatron, Thundercracker, Toxictron, Sideswipe. I also bought that's the exclusive set there of the Stunticons and Fistron, and I also picked up the 3-pack as well of the Troopers, whatever they're called, I can't remember. And but I found a buyer straight away for it, so I pretty much sold it straight away. It wasn't going to be a huge figure in my collection anyway, and the Fistron figure is the exact same mould, so I'm happy with that. I've really enjoyed myself, I've got to say, even though we queued for hours and hours, just standing around the guys. I think that made a huge difference. It's the company you're with, and that company made the day more enjoyable, even though it was such a long drawn process of registering, getting your name badge, getting your pickups, then going and buying your extras. It was a huge chore. I can understand why people make big markups on the sets. I mean, I sold mine for the exact same price I paid for it, but in essence, it is like a job. You are spending that much time queuing up for these damn figures, and you're making money off it because you've spent that time to queue up for them. And hats off to people who do decide to sell their figures, because honestly, 6 hours in a queue, that's pretty much a quarter of a day gone just queuing up. I mean, that was majority of the day, and then we went off for dinner afterwards, and we had a good time, we had a laugh. I mean, you'll probably see from other people's videos what we got up to, including my infamous smashing a bowling alley incident, which hopefully Rimfire is going to put on his channel, and I may try and get a copy of that as well, because it was a smashing time, that's all I can say. I was going to do some reviews on these figures, But like I said, it's now 3 in the morning. I've got to be up in about 4 hours time, if that. And I'm already jet lagged as it is. But yeah, I mean, the next couple of days is going to be a nice experience, I think, because that's, you know, this is going to be the meat of the dish, the actual event itself. You know, meeting up with the guests and so forth. I'll try and get as much footage as I can. But this has really been a unique experience. Anyone who's contemplating Botcon, you know, whether or not they sacrifice AA or, you know, it is such a unique experience. I would highly recommend it to anybody, because, you know, our American cousins you know, across the pond are so welcoming. You know, I literally flew in from LA. I mean, I've obviously, you know, I've sat around and bullshitted with these guys on Skype, but to actually meet them in person, and you know, and you become part of a family, and that's the best way I can put it. And you know, the younger ones in the group who are tired, you know, as Dennis Arias One put it, let's take the children home to bed. And I think that summarises my experience so far. It really is a family affair. And I've met some great guys. I mean, you know, hand on heart, so there were some people who I was apprehensive about, you know, who had personas or, you know, just a bit wary of. And to actually meet them in person and sit around, chat with them and bullshit with them, has changed my opinion of that, you know. And yeah, they are really, I mean, there's not a single person I can say a bad word about at all. And you know, hopefully sometime in the future I may come back again. Obviously it's difficult with having kids and so forth. It was just I was lucky enough to come this year, really. But it's definitely an experience I would like to some point repeat again. So yeah, let's hope for another European Botcon, because that would be awesome as well. Anyway, this is Chief 888 logging off for now, and I shall keep you updated.